Hey everyone, Hunter, your favorite LEGO Studios. Welcome to this week's episode of Building Hoth. This is week 13, or segment 13, whichever one you would rather call it. In this week's segment, we are actually taking a small little break on the physical mock and taking a look at the digital mock, which I mean by I've been working on LDD, so you guys will get to see what I've been working on. But basically, I haven't got my parts in yet, as I mentioned last week that I purchased my parts. They are coming. They are coming. I actually just got my notification about it today. So my guess is going to come in next week or the following week. But basically in this segment, I'm going to be showing you guys some progress I've gotten on the hangers for Echo Base. I know you might be thinking, wait, I thought you were going to do the front section first and then do Echo Base last. Well, I am. But I want to start designing the inside of Echo Base before I start actually building it. That way I can get a feel for how many parts I'm going to need, what parts I need, and all that. And basically I've been working on, I have two designs for the actual hangar, which I'll get into in a few minutes. And yeah, hope you guys are excited for this week's segment, and I will see you in the video. Okay, so like I said at the beginning of the video, I haven't done anything on the mock lately other than putting back the snow speeder, which are right there. So, again, my parts are coming. I'm actually going to be purchasing some more parts next week, and that's going to be the second order, which is going to be mainly plates. But basically, I wanted to take a break from actually working on the physical mock. And so I started working on the digital one, which I'll show in a minute, as well as a secret project for next week's segment, which I literally spent a whole weekend working on it. So I just want to show you guys. Yeah, I haven't actually done anything on Hoth as of yet. I'm basically waiting for the parts to come in. So let's see what I've been working on the LDD. Okay, so as you can see, I'm on LDD, or Lego Digital Designer. So I spent my last 2 weeks working on this from basically a few days after last segment and literally the week before this segment. So basically, like I was saying, that I don't have the parts to finish the trench yet, so I can't really start working on that. And I was like, I want to do something productive for the mock that doesn't involve me working on the physical one. And I was like, okay, well, I have been needing to actually start designing a hanger for the snow speeders and all that, and I've come to two designs. Both are really nice. I really like them. The only problem is one is super big and the other one is really small. Now both look really nice, and I'll show you guys in just a moment. But my only problem is the big one takes, of course, a lot of space, but looks a lot much nicer and a lot more accurate. The smaller one saves on that space and looks really nice, but it looks squished. So let's go to Hoth. Don't mind the other 6 that was just popping up. Load model. Yeah, that's gonna lag at the beginning. So these are the two models. Okay, so here are the two models. This is the larger one, and this is the smaller one. So I've basically, the start of the week, I built the smaller one, and then I designed the big one. And again, my only main problem with the smaller one is it looks really, really inaccurate to the point where it's really squished. Let's go to this side. So this would be the front. The blue piece right there stands for, facing into the mock. So this is what it looks like. I do quite like it, again. And this also, if you're wondering what this was, was supposed to be like a little tunnel and all that, and then it would turn into a little hall. But basically, zooming in, this was the original one that I chose and I built. I still quite like this, but as you can see, it's a bit more rounder than I would like, and it isn't much too accurate to the actual look of the hangers in Echo Base, Where if you take a look at the big ones, the big ones, as you can see, they're a lot bigger. And the way these look, the bigger ones look, are actually more accurate. And I know it's a tad hard to see it mixed, the white mixed with the background. It looks a bit odd, but it'll look better in person. But I quite like the big one, but again, the only difference is this takes up a lot of space, but you get a better view of the MOC, and it looks a lot nicer and more accurate, as you can see. And you can actually fit a special thing in one of these. So say you could put a snowspeeder right here. You can put an X-wing right there. It does fit the X-wing. Well, a different X-wing, which I'll explain in another video. Where this one, it can only fit the snowspeeder. And basically what I did was I took the snowspeeder that I have right now, and I basically calculated how tall it needs to be, how wide it should be, and this is how big the snowspeeder would be. So again, they both have props. This one I like because of its space, because this can fit. This is a tiny model. This would fit very easily. Wouldn't take up too much space. Where the big one takes up a lot of space, but you get more accurate look at the MOC. Also, taking a look downward, you guys can see these like light fixtures. Basically, what those are going to do, as you can see, there's a Technic power box right here. And what that's supposed to be is I'm going to put lights in here. That's why the inside of this is hollow, because I'm going to be putting lights in this. One light section is going to be right here for those two light switches, and one's going to be right here. Now that is the same sort over there on the bigger model. So take a look over here. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. What the heck? Oops. There we go. I fixed it. Wait. It's not wanting to be my friend today. Okay, there we go. So, as you guys can see, there's battery boxes in here, and the same sort is as well. There's the light fixtures. And basically, there's a Technic hole right there that goes straight down and hits the light fixture. And so I'm going to have lights poking down. Now, I won't use this battery box because it's a bit more pricier, and plus it's a lot heavier than the actual smaller ones. I'm going to be getting the small one, which is like $12, and that will work. Because if I'm correct, like the big one's over $20, and I'm like, no. Plus, I don't need that big of a battery box. So, what I'm wondering is, what do you guys think? Now, in my opinion, I like the bigger one more, just because it's more accurate, but again, it takes up a lot of space. Now, what I can do if you guys do end up choosing the bigger one, I could probably squish these guys a bit more, because this is a lot thicker than it really has to be. This is 8 bricks wide, minus the actual beams right here. So I could probably squish these up a little bit. Basically, all I did was made one and then copy and paste. So again, I prefer the big one, but again, it does take up a lot of space in the MOC. And I probably wouldn't put 4 of these, just because there's a lot of bricks. Include all this one, and that hanger right there adds up to over 3,000 parts. So basically, either have this really big one or have the smaller one. The benefits of the smaller one, I can add more stuff than just that, or I can add more hangers, but I can't have an X-wing. But in this one takes up a little bit of space, where I can only make about 3, because I can have like these two on one side of the MOC and then one on the other, and this one can hold an X-wing. So I really want to put an X-Wing in the MOC. I've actually been doing some work, and I'd love to put an X-Wing in the MOC, but I want you guys to let me know what you think. Again, I love this one. I like it. It's really, I like the small, it being able to fit in real easily. But I think it just looks too squished. But let me know in the comment section below which one you would want in the MOC. Also, this probably won't be there. That I just put that there for aesthetics. So yeah, let me know which one you would rather want at once in the MOC. Originally, I was actually thinking about putting both of these in the MOC, having like them actually next to each other. So like X-Wings would be in this one, Snow Speeders would be in this one. But I actually put them next to each other. I situated it to make it look like they connected. I just didn't like the look of it. So you may be wondering, oh, just you put both of them together, use both designs. I don't know. It just looks odd together. So I'm probably just going to stick with one. So let me know in the comment section below whether you want me to use the bigger design, the more accurate, but takes up a lot more space, or the smaller design that takes less space and I can add more stuff into it. I know if I do the smaller one, I would not use an X-Wing. I would just use Snow Speeders, which kind of makes me sad because I really want to put an X-Wing in the MOC. Again, the only downfall with the big one is it is pretty big. So yeah, so let me know in the comment section below whether you want the bigger hanger or the smaller hanger in the MOC, and I will see you guys in the next segment. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, definitely hit the like button, as well as stay tuned for next week's episode of Building Hoth. And let me know in the comments section as well about this and what you think of the design. I quite like the look of this. It's definitely a different change from what I usually have been doing for Hoth, being it's only been physical. This is the first digital part segment. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you think these look like. I'm quite excited. The one thing I really wanted to do was add lights to this to make the hangers light up. So, but I think that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.